A's Extra!
Anglers Extra pregame show continues on the Cape Cod Baseball Network. Ian Unsworth downfield side, joined by Chatham first baseman Noah Ledford as the A's play the Falmouth Commodores today. Noah, 2 big wins yesterday, taking 2 off of Wareham in the doubleheader. How'd it feel?
Felt great. I mean, offense finally started to click, and just a good sign for things to come.
First 2 home runs for the team as well. Power hitter yourself. How does it feel to get one out?
As a team, it felt great. I mean, I feel like that was the jump start of the offense. Once we hit that grand slam, it was like everybody started hitting after that, and it was good.
What were your first impressions of Chatham your first week here?
I mean, compared to Statesboro, Georgia, it's a lot cooler, which I love. I mean, I hate the hot weather down there. I looked the other day, and it was, I think, 96 with the real field, like 106. So it's like up here, 70 degrees, nice and sunny and chilly. So it's like, I love it up here already.
What's the go-to activity down in Georgia?
Fishing, like to fish. Lake, go to the lake. That's probably about it, honestly. Just fishing and going to the lake.
So do you prefer the Georgia Lake or the Chatham Ocean?
Ooh, that's tough. The Chatham Ocean was cold the other day when I went in it, so probably going to stay with the Georgia Lake. But it was nice working out and then going into the water and like getting in there in the cold water made my legs feel real good. So that was a plus.
Probably better than an ice bath, all things considered.
It was close.
Down in Georgia Southern, though, you had a great season, leading the Sun Belt in runs batted in. Came down to the last weekend. I want to hear your recount of how did that happen.
Oh yeah, I mean, I talked to the Carson Ruckford over at Lafayette. We talked about it. Like, it was crazy. He was up by a couple, like 4 or 5 on me to go into the last weekend of the series, and like he ended up hitting like 6 more RBIs, so I knew I had to beat. Or no, he actually had like 6 or 7 more RBIs, so I knew I had to put up some big numbers. Ended up with 12 RBIs the last weekend. 3 games had 12 RBIs, so that was a huge weekend. Ended up beating them by 1 to end the season, so it was a crazy finish.
And you guys made the tournament for the first time since 2014. What was that like as a team?
Oh gosh, man, that was awesome. First time hosting a regional, like that. The crowd, we broke attendance records. The crowd was crazy. I mean, that's something I'll never forget.
And so now you're up here in Chatham, striving for that Cape League championship, and you're doing it on both sides of the plate. Switch hitting, the only player on this team. How'd you develop that ability to switch hit?
Been doing it since I was 4 or 5 years old, man. I just started. I'm one of the weird ones. I started left-handed, and then my dad flipped me over to the right side. So natural lefty, but developed into switch hitter since I was 5. So, I mean, it's very convenient to do. It's hard because you got to do double the swings, but it's worth it.
Can you do other things with both hands as well? Are you ambidextrous in other senses?
Yeah, I'm really weird with that stuff. Like, I can go on and on. Like my dominant hand is right, my dominant eye is left. Like I cut with a knife in my right hand and eat with a fork with my left, even though my dominant hand is what you should use a fork with. I mean, I shoot iron sights with my gun left-handed. I shoot right-handed with a scope. It's like, hey, I'm just weird with stuff. Like, it just all depends on what I'm doing. But it's all different.
Multifaceted, multi-talented. Noah Ledford is in the lineup tonight against Falmouth. The A's looking for the 3rd straight win. Noah, thanks for hopping on Catch of the Day.
Thank you, man.